minutes to 4. Now we're going to talk much more about travel. We will start with the breaking news of the last little while, because that full list of countries has recently been published by the government just in the last little while. It's all about quarantine, the places that you can come home from and not have to quarantine for 14 days. This applies to England only, mind you, of course. Let's get the thoughts of our political correspondent, Jessica Parker, who's been looking at the list. We finally got it. What stands out, Jessica? What should we make of all of this?
Well, slightly confusingly, there are actually two lists. So there is the list where the Foreign and Commonwealth Office travel advice is changing. So currently the Foreign Office is advising against all but essential travel. It outlines a list of countries that are essentially exempt from that advice. That's a slightly longer list than the air bridge or travel corridor list that's also been published this afternoon. And those are the places that people in England can go on holiday to this summer from the 10th of July, and when they return won't have to self-isolate for 2 weeks, as is currently the rule for other countries. So just to bring you a few of those countries that are on that list. So you've got Cyprus, you've got France as expected, you've got Germany, you've got Greece, interestingly. Now, there was a suggestion earlier from the Transport Secretary that Greece wouldn't be on this list. Greece currently not accepting flights from the UK. But I think the devil will be in the detail, because also, for example, you've got New Zealand. And I think what we're going to have to do this afternoon is look through these countries, because whilst we might be lifting restrictions for people coming back from New Zealand or travelling from New Zealand, restrictions may still apply going over to those countries that are deemed relatively low risk, i.e. have less of the virus than we have here in the UK. So still quite a lot of detail to be worked through in terms of the list, but it is now out after lots of anticipation, as you've been talking about over the last week.
Yes, and it is England only. So more on the politics of all of that to come a little bit later. For now, Jessica Parker, thank you very much indeed. And